clothes, man. You understand? Good.
All Faces ENT Records.
Mad,
No.
yeah, what's there?
Don't. Me out now, joke, me killers a rock psycho, bunny for your clothes. I'm Mary full up the wardrobe, but now $50,000 when my want smoke. Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with code. She a tip on two, one fuck to a rat bat song I never sold. The place dark when I grow, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. DJ, some boy make slow, but chop on no credit, pam bang a phone. When you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother house.
Clean clothes, bad man, clock chips so we roll. Kingston are where me born, Brooklyn are where me grow. The place dark where me from, badness are where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man I get it all. Diamonds them a glow, Big Ben's touchy road. High grade man a smoke, Mary pan the tea, Christian Dior. You know the code, the rifle them enough, we no afraid and a foe. They should know.
The place dark when I grow, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. Some boy make slow, but chop on no credit, pam bang a phone. When you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Pull up in the G63, clock 4-3, tuck under the white tee. Pocket full of green, all faces are green. Sport button get pressed by turbo screen right now.
Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with code. Shirt tip on to one to the rat bat song I never sold. The place dark when I grow, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. Some boy make slow, but chop on no credit, pam bang a phone. When you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother house.
Mad, laugh off of them, and they should die. One fats, one dark boss. Yeah, you see me say. Mad. Yeah, shines. All faces we say. Yeah.
Yo, come on, fellas. That Chronic Law goes hard, man. Come on.
It's wicked.
Come on.
Chronic Law is wicked, period.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Chronic Law is great. I want to rename the chat this week and saying who's going to Sumfest, and just toss it up like, is it really worth it or not?
Wow, you want to talk about Sumfest? I mean, we could talk about Sumfest.
We're like 90 days out. 25th, 18th of July, Saturday. One night show. This used to be a week-long event. Now it's condensed to one night. The whole story is that the Catherine Entertainment Center in Montego Bay has been damaged beyond repair due to the latest hurricane.
Okay.
And so they're moving it to Ocho Rios. Grizzlies.
I think it's Plantation Cove, right? Is that where they're doing it?
Grizzlies Plantation Cove in Ocho Rios, right?
Yeah, only because my wife
which is
on her way back.
Right outside. Oh yeah, awesome. It's right outside. What's that part? Pudding Man. You know the Pudding Man, right? Yeah. Right before you get to it, the Pudding Man on that side. So it's not really in Main Street area of Ochi. It's kind of further before you get to Ochi. Really, they've got some Airbnbs on that side, but it's not as developed as the rest of Ocho Rios, so to speak, right? It's not Main Street. But it's a huge venue. Huge venue. Don't wear your good shoes because the dew tends to form in the evening hours. So the grounds will be kind of grassy and wet at times. That's from my experience. I think they're beating the dead horse. I think anybody who's seen Vibes Cartel can tell you that his stage presence is still, no matter, he's a legend, right? Hands down, the man's a legend. But his command of the stage is much to be lacking.
I mean, when you say beating a dead horse,
how many times, like, rinse and repeat? How many times are they going to do Vibes Cartel? Is Vibes Cartel really going to save some fest?
Of course.
It's kind of, they're putting all these expectations, right, upon this man.
I think you're asking. I think can Vibes Cartel save some fests?
Basically, that's what they're asking.
Now, honestly, for me as a dance hall fan and a dance hall person, this is the biggest concert in Jamaica in the last 25 years. We're talking Cartel and Movado on stage at the same exact time.
I don't think
This is the biggest
that
concert.
big a deal.
Yeah, because you're not a
I
dance
think
hall guy.
Freedom Street was bigger. I think Freedom Street was like worth it.
You gotta understand one thing. Every human being is trapped in the cartel thing, and then they use that as a barometer to say they're beating a dead horse. You gotta understand, 95% of the cartel fans in this world have never seen him live.
But this was Jamaica.
It doesn't matter.
And everybody who wanted to see Cartel has already seen Cartel.
You're not listening. 95% of the human beings, 99% of the human beings on this planet has never seen Cartel live. They've heard of him. 99% of the dancehall people that are into dancehall and they hear this name Cartel, it's the boogeyman. The last time this dude was in Boston, I think, was 2008.
I think one of the biggest differences only is for this Sumfest as compared to last Sumfest is for like the hardcore dancehall crowd, only because like a lot of them were shut out of, like, a lot of dancehall people couldn't go to the last one. They couldn't go to his first concert because there was like too many like regular people, you know. And I think that there's going to be there might be more of a dancehall presence. The only thing, you had mentioned something earlier, and just because my wife was just there, where it is, that is going to be a hindrance to non-Jamaican people to go, only because there is a very limited amount of places to stay in that, like, general, like, right there in the vicinity, because she's trying to get me to go visit my father-in-law, and I like luxury stuff, you know what I mean? I like staying in hotels, and she's like, there's no hotel next to him, and he's in Brownstown, St. Anne. But it was like not, you know, so that could be a hindrance. But I think it'll be a pretty big, especially doing it one day. I think when they do it multiple days in a week-long thing, it makes it even less, because then people don't know what day to go, or they, you know, like, the only thing I worry about that show is I find that big dancehall shows have a problem with time management. And like, I don't know if they're going to be able to make sure they get all the proper time, you know? Yeah, because I remember going to see Movado and Bounty Killer. And it's like, I'm like looking at my clock. I'm like, I know they're going to, it's an outdoor show. They're going to lock this thing off. And they got on with like 10 minutes to go. And sure enough, they performed for like 11 minutes. It's like, yo, you need to plan that shit out a little bit. We didn't need to see the OJs for like an hour and a half, you know, like, come on.
Yeah,
from previous experience.
I think, Anil, you're not a hardcore dancehall fan. So this event is not for you.
No. I need several days of music. Yeah, I don't need this one night in and out.
You're not a hardcore dancehall fan, and that's fine. You gotta understand too, like what Ted said, Freedom Street, a lot of the hardcore dancehall fans couldn't go, right? A lot of the hardcore dancehall fans who know who Cartel is couldn't have the money to go. You got to understand, my cousin went, I think she paid $10,000. She was There was 4 pods, and she was one of the 4 pods. My cousin is like 30 years old, right? So she's 30, so let's do the math. Cartel was locked up for how many years?
I think 10.
10? Okay. So
Roughly,
she was, they say 13. So let's say even 10. Okay. Cartel is locked up for 10 years. She's 30, right? That means there is nowhere in America she could have saw Cartel, because that would have been a 21 plus show.
Yeah. And I think one thing he did say that was right, and there's nothing you could do about it, is the stage presence thing. But you have to look at it relatively speaking, because like if you look at his stage presence versus the other guys, he's still better than most of them, because like some of these guys, like I've seen Movado 3 times, and unless I'm getting a free ticket, I'm not going to see him again, because he is literally like the worst show ever. Like he is no stage presence. He doesn't perform well. He just says, I was dreaming and floating, and then holds the mic out, that next tune, and that's it. You know what I mean? So like Cartel does that definitely a better show than that. And I think with Cartel too, you never know who he's going to bring out. And I think that's kind of like the little bit of a different thing with him, as far as, you know, I know the stage presence might not be there. He's also not that healthy. So like, I don't think he can move around as good. But I think like, it's always that kind of what if, like, is he bringing Shensia out today with the new song? Is he going to, you know what I mean? Like, I think that.
Yeah. Is he going to bring Spice? It's like the same old, it's predictable. It's predictable.
Yeah,
and you've seen the shit.
You're not making sense, because there's only a handful of artists, and we've seen every artist a billion times, right? I've seen Capleton a billion times.
Oh, I feel like I can't even see that again. Like you burned it up. You burned up the stage enough. Enough fire. We don't need any more burning.
Tell you what, if Capleton is coming in my market, I'm still gonna go.
Right, you gotta go.
I'm still good. You gotta go.
Like Barris, I brought Barris 3 times. I've seen Barris probably 10 times. If Barris is in Rhode Island or somewhere within close to me, I'm going to see Barris. And I know the show. I know it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna go anyway. That's
I think that.
But with Barris, you get a performance.
Yeah,
he's got the guitarist. It's not just Barris; it's the band.
Yeah,
that's what really makes the highlight of Barris' performance. The band.
Yeah, but I don't like the dancehall fans don't care about the band.
Yeah,
no, you know,
you're not a dancehall guy, Neil, right?
I've endured. It
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
For the last 3 years, I've endured Sumfest, right?
It doesn't.
The Friday night edition. That's the dancehall edition.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dancehall people.
Tommy Lee's wicked, but his stage presence isn't great, but he's wicked. And his performance at Sumfest was good.
Dancehall people don't even go to Sumfest, really.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You should see how rammed. Like, let's bring.
It's because Cartel was there.
No. Let's talk about the injuries that transpired during the Cartel performance last year at Sumfest.
Like Sumfest. If I had to pick an event to go to in Jamaica, if I had $1,000,
unlimited money, unlimited
money. Even if I had unlimited money, there's only one show I had to attend every year in Jamaica would be Sting.
But Sting's not every year. That was there. This is now.
No, I'm talking even now. Like Freedom Street was not enough for me to go to Jamaica. I've seen,
but I went, and I witnessed.
You went
firsthand.
I've seen Cartel since he was a baby. Right? I seen him at 3Cs. I think, I don't know, 2002 or some shit. So I've seen Cartel his whole career, and Cartel has never been the best stage performance, even when he was young. Right. Cartel has never had the biggest song in any rhythm in his career, right? If you put the top 10 artists on the rhythm, Cartel was never top 10. I mean, his song could move, but it was never the biggest song on the rhythm. And he's not a great performer. And neither is Movado. But if you're a dancer...
But Movado has nothing to lose at this concert. Movado's just there to get a check.
Let me finish. If you have a chance, if you're a dancehall fan, to see Cartel and Movado on the same stage, which you haven't seen in 20 years, you gotta go and see that. The last time you saw Cartel and Movado on stage together like this is almost 30 years ago. You're talking 2008, 2005. I mean, what are you talking about in here? It's because you're in the media vacuum, and sometimes we got to reach out to the people. The last time we saw these guys,
let's go in the chat room. Let's see other people's take on it.
One thing I can say about Cartel right now, since he's out of prison, is like some of the songs he has aren't even any good, but they're still hits because it's Cartel. You know what I mean? And like I listen to it, I'm like, man, if that was anyone but Cartel, like, ain't nobody gonna play that song, but it's him, so they're gonna play it. You know, that's how it is.
He made his best music while he was in prison, Underwater.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, God
Girls
is the Greatest is a great
yeah.
song.
All
that's
those
a wicked
songs.
song. But
this is the first time in Cartel's career where he has the best song on the rhythm in the What You Feel Like rhythm. He has hands down the best song. Movado probably has the second song. Everybody's going crazy over a box of rubbers. I mean, me personally, practicing safe sex is finding one woman that you fucking love, right? The fucking box of rubbers. I'm 51 years old. What the fuck is it? I'm 51 years old. You think 51-year-old men wear rubbers? They don't wear come on. I'm too old for rubbers. I don't wear rubbers. I mean, come on.
You know, when it comes to HIV, it doesn't discriminate the age or not. You know what I'm saying? So
at this age, at 51, Anil, one would assume that you're not fucking everything that moves.
Well, if you have the opportunity to fuck everything that moves, I mean, are you gonna turn it down?
I have no comment on that one.
Yeah. Me at 51 years old. Oh, let me turn this down. That's not something that I'm engaging in. I'm not engaging in sex like that.
What up, Shay?
What up, Shay? Yeah, I mean, I think this is monumental. GM Juggy's in the chat. Shay's in the chat.
And I apologize, everyone, but I have to sign out the chat because I got to go pick up my lovely wife.
You got to go pick up your wife. Before you leave, Teddy, we're going to continue this conversation.
Yes.
They said that Afrobeats is dead. It found a spot at your night with Chromatic. He played everything.
Yeah,
really, I mean, quickly. Tell us about how good of a selector he is.
I don't know if it's dead, but what I can say is this: I can say that for in dancehall parties, it used to play a lot more. I used to get a lot of people ask me, "Why doesn't he play this? Why doesn't he play that?" We still play it, but we don't play it as much, and we don't get asked for it as much. And I don't believe it's because Afrobeats is dead. I believe what it is a lot of my African patrons that used to come out religiously, that used to complain to me about not playing enough African music, they have kind of migrated to little spots that are just playing African music because that's kind of what they want to hear. And they'll play African music with a little bit of dancehall and no one screaming on the mic because they don't like that. So I think that's what happened more than actually death of Afrobeats. I don't think Afrobeats can go anywhere. I think it's going to be around, forever. I do believe though, and in a dancehall party, while it has to play, the amount that it has to play is not the same as it was a year or 2 years ago. That has definitely dropped. I don't hear as many requests for it. And because we used to have regular patrons too, non-African patrons, like, hey, you didn't play this, or they're looking for more African songs. And we don't get that anymore at all. Either they're trained to know that we're not going to do it for them, or they just, if they want to hear that, they know where to go to hear that. Because there's like 2 spots in Providence that have it like every night. So they know they can go there. And if they want to hear dancehall, they can come to us. I think that's like, I don't think it's dead. I don't think, I mean, you know me, I love dancehall, I love reggae. I don't listen to Afrobeats. I don't listen to soca music. That's just not my thing. But it does have to play. We do play it. But it's just not as prominent, and we don't get as much, requests for it at all. And if you notice, the soca we play, we can't play new soca in our party because the crowd just it doesn't resonate.
All right, Ted, go and pick up the wife.
Yes.
Go
Big
pick
up everyone. Thank y'all for listening in, and we'll see
We'll
you
see you
soon.
Monday.
See you next Monday.
See you next Monday.
All right, big up.
Big
Same
up.
time. See you at 9:00.
Sounds
Au
good.
revoir.
Anil, what do
Yes.
you feel? It's
About Afrobeat?
Afrobeat dead.
Big up the DJ Edu for the BBC One Extra. The BBC has an Afrobeat countdown every Sunday after Radigan's show.
Hold on, hold your
Tune in.
thought. Hold your thought. Snipers in the chizzy. Shay is in the chizzy. GM Jug is in the chizzy.
In the Chizzy.
In the
Brilliant.
They're in the chat. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So in some regions it hasn't died. I didn't hear any Afrobeat last night at the Luciano show.
No Afrobeats at all. Well, why would you hear
DJ
Afrobeats
Roy
at this
didn't
time?
play any Afrobeat at all.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't hear. I don't think you would hear Afrobeats at
A Roots concert.
At a Roots concert. I mean, there's enough Roots music that you shouldn't hear. There's enough Roots music for Luciano that you shouldn't hear no dancehall music. There's enough one drop and culture tunes that you should even hear anything besides singing. I mean, shit, you could just play, if you're doing a Luciano show, you just play Sizzler's album, Sizzler's whole 10 albums, and then that's it. So yeah, I mean, I don't think that was in place. Sniper says a DJ should play a variety of music. Do you agree or disagree with that?
You have to. You have to really read the crowd, and that's why, like, Ted's so successful what he's doing, because he has the crowd, and they have to read the crowd. Like he says, he can't just bring any DJ to Providence the way he does his thing. It's not about. What's your take on it? My take is this: like, you got to be able to read the crowd, because some songs are. It's like David Radigan when he dressed up and wore the jockey outfit, and he had a dub plate built for that evening, and it fell through the floor because the people in New York didn't know the artist. It was from some crusty tune from the 70s. And it just fell through the floor because no one really understood or knew what it was about. Like, some songs only known in the region, and some songs are global, you know? So you have to be able to read the audience. That's very critical, especially when it comes to, like, sound system culture and clash.
Yeah, sometimes I think with David Rodigan, he's good, but I think sometimes he plays over the head of the crowd. I think David Rodigan, he's great.
No. He wants to play what he wants to play. You got to understand that he also comes from radio. And in radio, you really don't see an audience. You know what I'm saying? Versus going to a club and you actually, like, see the reactions on people's faces as you go along, and as long as you progress throughout the night. David Rodigan, one of the greatest that ever did it, honestly, hands down. But he's got more notoriety in Jamaica than he has in New York, and that's my opinion. In my opinion,
I mean, like I was saying, David Rodigan at some time. What's going on with this camera? Holy smokes!
there you go.
I think David Rodigan plays over his head. I think he plays over the crowd head. Whoa, camera! Whoa! What is going on here?
Just put it on, like, autofocus or something. Why
Yeah, it's like hunting. It's like, ooh. Yeah, I think Rodigan tries to give a history lesson instead of playing music sometime.
But that's entertainment, and some people really dig it,
Yeah, but obviously if sometimes you could play over the head of the crowd. And if you're saying that
easily. Easily, yeah.
If you brought this great song that nobody even heard of, then you're playing over the crowd, and sometimes life is not even that serious. Should a DJ play a variety of music? I don't agree. If I'm in
No,
a dance,
you have to.
if I'm
You
in a
have
dance
to.
hall setting, I want to hear. Well, no. If I would like to hear different variety of the same genre. I don't want to hear soca at a dance hall party, and I don't want to hear hip hop unless it's top 10 hip hop. I only want to hear reggae music. If I'm at a reggae show, I only want to hear reggae music.
What's wrong with the camera, man? The camera is really annoying.
The camera's really annoying. I think we have to cut this stream short tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Are you on manual focus or
I
just
don't
put it
know
on
what
autofocus?
I don't know what I'm on. There it is.
Great. No.
No.
Wow. It is what it is, man. Yeah. If they come down on the prices for that JetBlue from Kingston back to New York, then I would definitely go. But the way that JetBlue sees it, that this is going to be a sellout, and prices are astronomical for your return flight. I'm
Yeah,
even looking at like Caribbean Airlines,
I mean, how much is it to fly to Jamaica for this thing?
$700-800 easily.
Round trip?
Yeah, that's a fortune for Jamaica.
I mean,
Um,
it's the biggest dancehall event.
it's definitely price gouging. I think people from all over the world are expected to show up. For this. I'm still up in the air. I'm more guaranteed to be in Boston on the 9th for that Buju than in Jamaica. Are you already booked? Are you flying down, or what's your story?
Yeah, I got to figure that all out.
I sent you the link. So
Yeah, the link. I'm gonna fill out. Tomorrow is my white paper day. So usually on Tuesdays I do only white paper. I do all my paperwork, posting, press requests, and all of that. And
Oh, go back to the chat. Sniper, sniper, sniper. Boop boop. Give me a
Sniper
horn,
said
man.
it was Pose plays everything at a part. I've seen him play Spanish music, and the place was like. I agree with you, Sniper. I agree with you. Me personally, I don't. I only want to hear reggae if I go to a reggae event. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear no soca. I don't want to hear no Afro beats. I don't want to hear no hip hop. I want to hear every style of music within the reggae genre. And we could get technical. Yes, hip hop is a reggae genre because of the founding fathers. Jamaicans created it. But I want to hear dancehall music. But who's this?
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on the stream tonight. Maybe
That's
the
crazy.
Africans are using voodoo on us because we're talking shit about their
Yeah,
music.
they've hijacked
They
the
fucking
stream.
hijacked the fucking stream.
Yeah.
I'll stand and look stush really quick playing music I don't come to hear. Yeah, I mean, I just feel
People want to have a good time, and people pay their hard-earned money to come to the club and enjoy themselves, so they have every right to feel
there's
reggaeton.
Sniper. Sniper says, well, what about reggaeton? That's inspired by Jamaica. I don't want to hear reggae. I definitely don't want to hear no reggaeton, Sniper. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you kidding me, Sniper? Definitely don't want to hear no reggaeton. Don't want to hear reggaeton at all. Don't want to hear it at all. Is that close-minded me? Is that close-minded of me?
Uh, no, it sets you at a higher caliber because you came to hear one style and one genre, and you don't want to hear all the genres. That's why I just like wait for showtime. That's why I like if it's a club show in Manhattan that opens at doors at 7, and I know the artist isn't gonna come till 9, I won't go to the venue until probably like 8:20, 8:30, because I don't want to hear all that extra rubbish as well.
Yeah,
You know?
Sniper's laughing. Sniper must think I'm a dick. I don't know. But here's the whole thing. Because
It's different when you're press, and it's different when you're like a patron. So I mean, to be on the other side of the
that
rope
is
is
also
something different.
true. Maybe because I am press and I'm not a Patreon, and maybe I am ignorant, right? Because
No,
if
I
I
wouldn't say you're ignorant. You've been covering this thing since the late '90s, right?
right, I get it. If I pay $20 to get into a club, I want to hear reggaeton, Afrobeats, soca, dancehall, reggae. Maybe it's because I'm on the other side where 9 times out of 10, you know, I'm working. So if I'm working, I want this to be as enjoyable as possible. So I play dancehall. There are clubs that will have a mix, but it's not a me thing. I almost strictly stay dancehall soca parties. Yeah. I mean, I listen to a lot of music. Like I do house parties for the last year now. I've been on to black coffee. Have you heard of black coffee, Neil?
Could you play a sample?
I can't play a sample black coffee. But yeah, black coffee's like Afro house.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, I'm huge into Afro house. That's what I listen to. I don't even listen to, it's kind of crazy. Secret between me and a couple people watching. I don't listen to dancehall unless I'm at work. Like I don't drive.
No, yeah, I listen to like top 10. I have to listen to like top 10 dancehall. I have to be kind of a little bit understanding what's out there. I mean, I'm still a little bit biased because I listen to like certain dancehall acts. Like if Bounty gets something out, if Beanie gives something out, if it's more or less the females these days is really doing stuff. Starshes, um, Lisa Hype, um, Adonia again and again, like this. It's
Let
repeating
me
up
see
here in
here.
New York as well.
Before we go,
Alkaline, you know, those are the top artists. Sking, all those guys. Tommy Lee, all those guys are great dancehall artists.
Skang.
Skang.
Let me,
SKNG though.
yes, Skang, not
Skang.
Skeen. You're not a dancehall guy, Neil, and it's okay. Hold on, I'm looking for
But I'm
some.
aware. I might not be a dancehall guy, but I'm definitely aware of the music.
Yeah, you could be aware of it, but I mean, dancehall is a different thing.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I think I found the best song before we leave. I want to, if I could find this. I think I found one of the best songs on the rhythm. Oh, yes. I found it. Hold on a second here. I want to bring this in here. Sniper says Dancehall Madness, June 27th, Strictly Vibes. This camera's a disaster.
Is there an artist performing? What's the whole?
That's DJ Polish coming down. You know that's going to be crazy. You know that's going to be
Just a
crazy.
DJ?
Yeah, it's a dancehall party, man. You're a weird
without artists.
Anil, stop being a dick.
Are they bringing artists down?
How many just listen to this fucking song. You're pissing me off. What do you think about this?
It's Yanni, baby. Got me on the beat, so it's a banger. I come from a long line of women who are no stranger to struggle. 14 years old, mama forced to trade paradise for the concrete jungle. She built something out of nothing, no blessings without without sacrifice. Then she raised two badass queens, and we pretty pon the grind, and me pretty in the real life. Oh, at night I pray to practice patience, study the game. I don't need the cloud, everyone that I'm chasing. I plant my seeds, when the time is right, I'll reap my wages. On a worldwide stage, they bow to the money, but only Jah gets my praises.
What do you think?
Yeah, maybe. Are you gonna bring this artist? Is what you're trying to ask?
No, I mean, what do you think? I think that's one of the. I think that's the third best song on the rhythm.
What's the first? Can we hear the first, bro?
The first song is probably the Cartel. Cartel.
Does that mean that the rhythm flop because Cartel's the top artist on this rhythm?
No, fucking didn't flop.
Because you said that Cartel hasn't been a top artist, a top 10 artist on the rhythm in a while.
Cartel has never ever been the best artist on the rhythm
until now.
Now, I think the What You Feel Like rhythm. I think Cartel's the best, and then I would do Cartel. I would do Movado, or if you do Movado or Cartel, you're not. I mean, that's splitting hairs, right? But I think Cartel is the best song on the rhythm, then Movado, then Kabaka Pyramid. Yeah, and then I would say this girl. Yeah. You know what, Neil? This is driving me crazy, this fucking camera.
It really is, man.
Yeah, it is. What do we just call it? End the stream?
5 more minutes.
Sign off for Neil. Anything you want to talk about real quick before we go? Because this camera is fucked.
Oh, if there's a travel agent out there that could find us Kingston to JFK flights on the 19th of July, hit up Bobby Shakes on the sidebar and let's chat and let's get this finalized. I'm definitely interested in going down, but the prices got to be right. If the prices aren't right, then whatever. Yeah, let's focus. What's going on in Boston? What are you guys up to?
Well, we have Baby Sham May 10th. We have some. You know, Neil, this camera's bugged.
Did you drop the camera? What happened to the camera?
I don't know what the fuck happened. We have Dancehall Madness June 27th. We have Baby Sham May 10th. We have Capleton coming. We have Buju this summer. Buju and Stephen Marley. We have Protege. We have Protege in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's great. That's gonna be amazing. Protege is amazing.
Yeah. So I mean, Boston is buzzing, but I've always covered stuff in Jamaica over Boston. So.
Yeah, if the prices are right on a flight, yeah, I would definitely go to Jamaica. I don't know. I really wanted to get my wife's paperwork before I went down there. I wanted to go down there with my wife.
Oh my fucking God.
It's not feasible.
You voted for Trump. And then we have to go. I mean,
I was a loyalist. I was very loyal to Donald Trump. I was very loyal. And then I got the short end of the stick, man. What happens?
We gotta go. The minute you bring up Donald Trump, everybody left the room. You're ridiculous. I love you, bro.
He's our president, man. We gotta respect him. You saw what happened with those Strait of Hormuz? They let one ship through, and Donald Trump said something about he was trying to defend Israel, and they wasn't having it. Iranians just like, they just they respect him, but once he started putting things about Israel into the mix, it was like, yo, it's game over.
Oh man,
and they just like they shut the door right behind them on that one.
I'm not. Oh, good night, guys.